be at Scotch Plains Fenwick High School, Evan Goldsmith and Allie Brown.
Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of 34 News Update. I'm Evan Goldsmith.
And I'm Allie Brown. With graduation only 5 months away, is an exciting time for seniors. On February 1st, their GPAs will freeze and students are already getting accepted into their colleges. Now let's go on location to see where the class of '06 is headed next year.
Hi, this is Allie Rome on location for 34 News with two seniors, Dana Levinson and Sam Tepper, who have gotten into college. So, Dana, where have you applied?
I applied to 5 different schools. I've heard from 3 of them, actually technically 4, and I got into Indiana University, Ohio University, and University of Pittsburgh.
Very awesome. What about you?
Well, I applied to Delaware University, Penn State University, Northeastern University, Pittsburgh University, and Drexel University and Rutgers University. So far, I've gotten into Drexel, Penn State, Rutgers, and Pittsburgh, and I'm waiting to hear back from the other 2.
Congratulations to both of you. Where's your first choice?
Well, my first choice is either between University of Pittsburgh or my number 1 choice, which I actually got waitlisted at, but University of Wisconsin. Hopefully, I'll get off the waitlist and I'll be a happy Badger there. So.
Awesome. What about you?
Well, right now, I'm looking to go to Penn State University Park campus. So, go Nittany Lions.
All right, now back to the studio.
On January 6th, the Model UN took a trip to Hershey, Pennsylvania. The point of the trip was to get together with students mostly around this area and from other areas in the Northeast. Most students were from Westfield and Cranford, but some came from as far as Delaware. The students were separated into groups and discussed most recent topics in government and economy. They were then told to give possible answers to the problems. Some topics included rebuilding Iraq, third world economies, and topics concerning international criminals. The groups met daily over the weekend until their return on Sunday afternoon. Now let's go on location and find out more about this trip.
Hi, this is Matt Lowry reporting on location for 34 News, and I'm here with a member of Model UN, Scott Salmon. So I heard that you guys went on a trip this weekend. What exactly was that trip?
Well, we went to Hershey, Pennsylvania, where we debated problems with the current affairs in the world, and we came up with resolutions for them.
And were there other schools competing for this?
Yeah, there were about 20 or so schools from New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Maryland, etc.
So I heard you guys took home some awards. Who won those awards?
Julia Mary, she's a junior. She won Premier Diplomat, meaning she was the best negotiator in her committee. Some other people won Best Position Paper, which means that they wrote good reports. They're just basic things like that.
All right, thanks. This has been Matt Lowry. Now back to the studio.
A new program focused on freshmen is encouraging underclassmen to get involved. Selected seniors and juniors will be assigned 3 freshman buddies. Email addresses, locker combinations, and lunch periods will be exchanged, and all participants are encouraged to keep close contact with their buddies and support them in academic, social, athletic, and extracurricular endeavors in the high school. On January 24th, a meet and greet activity will be held in school, and everyone is looking forward to seeing SPF's very own pro football star Nate Jones return home and speak at the event.
Starting on the 6th of January, students from all over Scotch Plains and Fanwood went on the ski trip. They go to Shawnee Mountain in Pennsylvania. It is a recreational run event that all students between grades 7 to grades 12 can participate in. Sign-ups were held in the Recreation Office between November 1st and December 15th. The ski trip will be going on a total of 5 trips. They've already gone on a trip on the 6th and will be going on the 20th and 27th of January and the 3rd and 10th of February. To go snowboarding on the trips, it costed $105, and skiing was $150. Transportation is $90 as well. From most reactions, it seems like they had a lot of fun. Now let's go to arts and entertainment with Alexandra Santangelo.
Thanks, Evan. Friday, 13th, Battle of the Bands took place in the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School auditorium. Great bands such as Goodman Brown or Boredom at its best. This Battle of the Bands was hosted by Spiffy's Repertory Theater stage crew. Congratulations to the winner. This year's Winter Wonderland dance has been turned into a Valentine's Day dance. It will take place on February 11th at the high school from 7 to 11. You can buy your tickets for $8 from any of the class officers or Miss LaGrasso. This week's top 5 songs on Z100 are Stick With You by the Pussycat Dolls, Run It by Chris Brown, Because of You by Kelly Clarkson, Every Time We Touch by Cascada, and Dirty Little Secret by the All-American Rejects. This week's top 5 movies are Hostel, The Chronicles of Narnia, King Kong, Fun with Dick and Jane, and Cheer by the Dozen. Let's go to the weekend preview with Janie and Lisa.
Hi, this is Lisa Campbell.
And this is Janie Weber.
With your weekend preview. On Saturday, there's a girls' basketball game at home against Elizabeth at 1 o'clock. There's also a boys' basketball game in Elizabeth at 1 o'clock. There are also Saturday wrestling matches at 9, 11, and 1.
This weekend, come to the high school and see 11 local bands compete in Battle of the Bands. It's being held here on Friday, 5:30. Tickets are $5 and can be bought at the door. Also, you can go to the movies and see Last Holiday and Tristan and Isolde. This has been Janie Weber
And Lisa Campbell.
Now back to the studio.
Now let's go to sports with Allie Zazali.
Thanks, Allie. The boys and girls swimming teams both suffered a tough loss on Monday, January 9th to Pingree. The boys were defeated 111-59 with a nice win from junior Matt Miller in the 500-meter freestyle. The girls lost 93.5 to 76.5, despite Jillian Murphy winning both the fly and the IM, Kate Johnson winning the backstroke, and an incredibly strong showing from our 200-meter relay teams. This was the Lady Raiders' first loss, bringing their record to 5-1. The girls' basketball team is trying to stir things up in New Jersey girls basketball. Last Thursday, January 5th, they defeated a 5-0 West Orange team, 47-46, at the buzzer in overtime. However, the Lady Raiders fell on Monday, the 9th, to powerhouse Mars Catholic, bringing their record to 5-4. They will be playing Elizabeth High School at 1 o'clock home on Saturday, January 14th. Now let's go on location.
Hi, I'm Rob Dawson. I'm on location with 3 varsity girls basketball players. What are your names?
I'm Caitlin Jyshawn.
Jackie Law.
Molly Mann.
Now, how has the varsity girls season gone so far?
We're doing pretty good. We're 5-4. We have some strong games. We're playing Irvington today, and we're looking for another win. We're trying to get to over 500.
Now, Jackie, this team has a lot of new faces on it, a lot of seniors that graduated from last year, like Hillary Klimowitz and Jenny Burke. How is the team dealing with these new additions?
Well, I think a lot of people stepped up, and Benno and Lonnie really took position as captain and just really stepped up and made everyone get in line. So a lot of maybe young, but we're getting very experienced now.
And I know you have a new coach, Coach Davis, who came in. How is he? Is he any different from Coach McBride if you had her? Or what is a good thing to know about Coach Davis?
He has very high expectations for us, and he's like a really different coach from Coach McBride because he was the JV coach last year, so he kind of had to step it up with the rest of us, so he's looking for a good season.
Okay, thank you. Now back to the studio.
To finish off this rough week in sports, the Raiders bowling team was also defeated. They lost to Plainfield on Thursday, January 5th by a close margin on Route 22 at Highway Bowling. Their record now stands at 4-5. Now let's go on location for more information.
Hi, this is Ann Harrison on location for 34 News. I'm here with Matt Hazler, who's on the bowling team. So do you have any big events coming up?
This weekend we have a tournament at Carolier Lanes.
And who are your key players?
Well, I as a captain and pretty much the team. Eric and Kenny Wassman and Ron Petty and James Mason.
And are there any best scorers yet this season?
James Mason had a high game the other week, or Tuesday that is, and I think it was around a 260. And that's pretty good.
Thanks, and now back to the studio.
Now let's go to Pat and John with Car of the Week to find out about the Infiniti G35.
What's up? Fresh is our turn, baby. Get up, gator boots with a Gucci suit, them Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I stay shy. Can't pay my rent, 'cause all my money spent. But that's okay, 'cause
Hi, this is Pat Mineo and John Birnbaum with your Car of the Week. This week we have Junior Fry Tags 2003 Infiniti G35. This thing is brand new, and I must say, as good as it looks in school, this car looks much better in the parking lot.
Get a mink, baby girl, let's ride. You the #1 star. We gon' glide and go straight to the mall and tear down the inside. Prada, Gucci, full-length leather. Burberry's cooler, Coogee sweater. 20 inches pop my feather. The Birdman, dead, I fly in any weather. Alligator seats with a head in the inside. Smile on the dash, G-Wagon, so fly. Number one, don't tangle and twist it. When it comes to these cars, I am that. A Gucci with the matching interior. Three-wheel ride with the tie in the middle. It's fresh and stunner, and we like brothers. We shine like paint, daddy. It's our summer. Get up, with a bitch out Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I stay shy. Can't pay my rent, 'cause all my money spent. But that's okay, 'cause I'm still fly. Got a quarter tank of gas in my new E-Class. But that's alright, 'cause I'm alright.
I'm inside the G35 with my man. And in here we got some nice beige leather interior. Also we have a nice Bose sound system. And this car shifts automatic and manual.
G35 is sitting on some Blizzak tires to help him get through the snow during the snowy times of the year. Sitting on some 18-inch rims. And I must say, this car is tipping on fofos.
Put the caddy up, start the three-wheel Benz. Hyper white lights, ultraviolet lens. Suma tires and they gotta be run flat. TV where the horn go. When you top that, I'ma show you some. Rookie, press that button. The trunk went and all of a sudden 415s didn't see no wires. And then I heard boom from the amplifiers.
When you say Infiniti G35, you think about a lot of good things on a car. Well, my favorite part of this car is its beastly grille in the front. Look at the shininess. It is beastly. Beastly, beastly, beastly.
For those hot summer days when you're just cruising, we got a nice sunroof.
Got a quarter tank of gas in my new E-Class. But that's alright, 'cause I'm alright. Got everything in my money. But I'm good rich. Let me slide in the Benz with the fish down.
The Birdman says the swing is very excellent.
What are you doing?
I quit.
Pipes drinking the hen. It's that birdie man, I'll do it again. In a Cadillac truck, 24s with 10s. Looking at my Gucci is about that time. 6 bad bras flying in at 9. Got a Superman Benz that I scored from Shaq. With an old school caddy with the diamond in the back.
Now let's hear the extended weekend weather forecast with our very own Princess of Precipitation, Ann Arison.
Hi, this is your very own Princess of Precipitation, Ann Arison, with your extended weekend weather forecast. Tonight it's going to be partly cloudy, low around 47. Tomorrow we're expecting rain, and it's going to be around 50. Sunday is going to be windy, and it's going to get down to 30 as the high, so it's going to be really cold. And Monday is going to be partly cloudy, high around 40. And Tuesday, we're expecting it to have a few showers, and it's going to be around 40 again. So I hope everyone has a happy weekend, and now back to the studio.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of 34 News Update. Due to Martin Luther King Day on Monday and Staff Development Day on Tuesday, there will be no update next week.
However, we will be shooting the new January edition of 34 News on Wednesday the 18th. We will air this new edition on our normal time slot of 7 p.m. next weekend. We'll see you next time.